What's up, beautiful people? In today's video, we are going to be talking about the cost of living in Loveland, Colorado. Now, Loveland is a beautiful city located 45 miles north of Denver, and it's a great place to live for all kinds of people, all ages and backgrounds. But how does the cost of living in Loveland compare to other parts of the country? Let's talk about it. In this video, I'm going to cover housing, rent, utilities, food, transportation, and other major costs no one is talking about right now. So make sure and stay tuned to the end of the video. One of the biggest factors in the cost of living is having a roof over your head. And the median home price in Loveland is currently around $500,000, which is slightly higher than the national average. However, it's important to remember that the Colorado housing market is competitive right now due to buyer demand, keeping upward pressure on the market. This is neither a good or bad thing, as once you own a home, you will capitalize on Northern Colorado's higher amount of appreciation. And this means you are going to gain a significant amount of wealth, and it is wealth that you don't have to work for, which in my opinion is the best kind. Now, I understand not everyone is ready to buy a house, so let's discuss rent. There are a number of apartments and rental homes available in Loveland. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is currently around $1,615, and the average rent for a two-bedroom apartment is currently around $1,800 to $2,000. And if you want a three-bedroom or you want to rent a house, you're going to see prices fall in line with that. And depending on where you are coming from or where you're looking at Loveland from, these numbers can seem high. But when you compare it to other areas in Colorado, it is one of the more affordable places that you can call home. My name is Noah, your Northern Colorado guide. Now, I am a licensed real estate broker, so if you have any questions, do yourself a favor and shoot me a text or phone call or email and let me know how I can help you. Now, whether you are buying or renting, you will need to have utilities. And the cost of utilities in Loveland is relatively affordable. The average monthly cost of electricity is around $100, and the average monthly cost of water and sewer is $50. However, the cost of utilities is going to vary depending on the size of your home and what your usage habits are. If you turn the AC on and leave the windows open like my wife does, your bill's going to be a little bit higher. Drives me nuts. Now, along with utilities, we can talk about Colorado's weather, because Colorado's weather is amazing as it stays relatively cool during the summer. And in a matter of fact, some homes don't even have central air conditioning. Now, I guess you could move here and live in a camper to save some cash, but you are gonna have to eat regardless. So let's talk about my second favorite subject, and that is food. The cost of food in Loveland is also relatively affordable. The average family of four spends around $1,000 per month on food. However, you can save money on food by cooking at home more often and shopping at places like the world famous Costco and Sam's Club. And if you like hunting, there are plenty of opportunities to source your protein from the wilderness right in your backyard. Now, part of living in Colorado is getting out and enjoying the great outdoors. And of course, you can't do that without transportation. The cost of transportation in Loveland is also going to be relatively affordable. The average monthly cost of gas is around $100, and the average monthly cost on public transportation is around $50. And this is also a good time to mention that public transportation is significantly lacking in most of the smaller towns, including Loveland. However, if you commute to work in Denver or Fort Collins, you can expect to pay more for gas and parking. If you are getting value from this video, this is a great time to hit the subscribe and bell notifications so you won't miss my weekly videos telling you everything you need to know about what life is like in Northern Colorado. Now let's dive in and discuss what no one else is talking about. Other expenses. Now, other expenses to consider are going to be including healthcare, entertainment, and personal care. Now, healthcare costs are going to vary depending on your insurance plan and your health needs. And entertainment costs can also vary depending on your interest. And something that I did not plan for when relocating here was the cost of adventuring in Colorado. Yes, you can go hiking and trail running for free in most areas, but there are several state and national parks that require an annual or day pass. And these can range from $100 to $200 for your annual pass, or $10 to $20 for your day pass. And if you are into more adventurous things like mountain biking, skiing, or snowboarding, you are going to have additional costs for gear and for lift tickets. For a day pass at most resorts, it will cost you around $200. And for a season pass, you're looking at $1,000 to $1,200, depending on whether you want the Icon Pass or Epic Pass. And I'll put a link to those in the description below. Now, even camping can get costly when you factor in gas, food, and the camping gear that you're going to need. Having said all of this, it is 100% worth it to be able to experience the great outdoors in the Rocky Mountains. There is no way that you're gonna get me out of this place. Now, overall, the cost of living in Loveland is going to be relatively affordable when you're talking about Colorado and other national averages. However, it's important to remember that the cost of living can vary depending on your lifestyle and your financial situation. If you are considering relocating or moving to Loveland, I encourage you to reach out so we can discuss your personal goals. My number is gonna pop up right here, and I am the person who answers all the text messages, all the phone calls, and all the emails I get from you beautiful people every single day. And if you wanna know more about Loveland, make sure to check out my other videos talking about the different neighborhoods, the community rec centers, TPC golf course, and the beauty of Loveland, Colorado. Now, my mountain bike is waiting for me in the back of my truck, so I'll see you guys on the next video.